Have you ever wondered if you could live past 100 or if your body is already deciding otherwise? After 70, every single year matters more than ever. And here's the truth most people never hear clearly. Your body is already giving you signals about how long and how well you're going to live. Look around. Some people in their 70s stay sharp, strong, steady on their feet, still enjoying life, still independent. Others start slowing down. Energy fades, strength slips away. Life quietly begins to shrink. What separates them? It's not just genetics, it's not luck. Doctors and researchers have identified 7 powerful signs that quietly predict longevity after 70. These aren't guesses. They're patterns seen again and again in thousands of people who lived long, healthy lives. In this video, I'll show you those 7 signs and how each one is linked to real years you could add to your life. Some are worth 3 to 5 extra years. Others, 7, even 10 more healthy years. And when several of these signs come together, many people don't just reach their 80s, they move into their 90s and sometimes past 100. Here's the most important part. Most of these signs can still be improved, starting now. Stay with me through all 7, because by the end, you'll know exactly where you stand and what you can do to extend not just your life, but the quality of it. Your future isn't written yet. Let's begin.
Sign number 1, your walking speed. Here's something most people never think twice about: how fast you walk. Seems simple, right? But researchers have discovered that your walking speed after 70 is one of the most reliable predictors of longevity you'll ever find. Studies show that people who maintain a brisk, steady pace well into their 70s and beyond tend to outlive those who've slowed down significantly. Why? Because walking speed reflects everything: your muscle strength, your heart health, your brain function, even your balance. Picture this: 2 neighbors, both 75. David walks every morning, keeps a confident stride, crosses streets without rushing, climbs stairs without thinking twice. Then there's Edward. He used to be active, but lately he's shuffling, taking breaks, gripping railings, feeling unsteady on his feet. David's pace tells you his body's still firing on all cylinders. Edward's slowdown? That's his body waving a red flag. A declining walk doesn't just mean getting old. It can signal muscle loss, poor circulation, even early signs of neurological problems. Your legs are your foundation. When they weaken, everything else starts to crumble. But here's the good news: walking speed isn't fixed. The more you move, the stronger you stay. If you've noticed yourself slowing down, don't shrug it off. Start small. Daily walks, simple leg exercises, even light resistance training. Because how fast you move through life today might just tell you how much life you have left to move through.
Sign number 2, your grip strength. Believe it or not, the firmness of your handshake could be revealing more about your future than you ever imagined. Scientists have found that grip strength is one of the clearest windows into overall vitality after 70. A strong, steady grip means your muscles are working, your nerves are firing, your circulation is solid. A weak or fading grip? That's often the first sign of muscle loss, frailty, and a higher risk of serious health complications. Meet Thomas, 78 years old. He's always been proud of his firm handshake. He lifts light weights, stays active, opens jars without struggle, carries his own groceries. Then there's Leonard, also 78. Lately, he's noticed simple things getting harder: twisting bottle caps, holding heavy bags, even gripping a steering wheel for long drives. He chalked it up to just aging. But what Leonard doesn't realize is that his weakening grip is signaling something bigger. His muscles are shrinking, and when muscle mass goes, so does independence, resilience, and yes, longevity. Your hands reflect your whole body. If your grip is fading, chances are everything else is too. The encouraging part? You can rebuild it. Squeeze a tennis ball, use hand grippers, lift light weights regularly.
Test yourself right now. Make a fist. How does it feel? Strong and confident, or weaker than it used to be? Don't ignore what your hands are telling you, because how well you hold on to things today might just determine how well you hold on to life in the years ahead.
Sign number 3. Your ability to stand on one leg. Balance. It's one of those things you take for granted until suddenly you don't have it anymore. Research shows that if you can stand on one leg for at least 10 seconds without wobbling, you're likely looking at a longer, healthier life. People who struggle with balance, they face higher risks of falls, injuries, cognitive decline, and yes, shorter lifespans. Think about 2 women, Patricia and Dorothy, both 72. Patricia does yoga, walks daily, can easily lift one foot and hold it steady for several seconds. Dorothy hasn't thought much about balance in years. When she tries standing on one leg, she immediately tips over, grabbing for support. Patricia's stability shows her brain, muscles, and nervous system are all working in harmony. Dorothy's wobble? That's her body telling her something's slipping, coordination, strength, maybe even brain function. Good balance isn't just about not falling, it's about your brain communicating with your body. It's about muscle strength and sharp reflexes. If you've noticed yourself stumbling more, feeling unsteady when you turn quickly, or reaching for walls and furniture, pay attention. The great news? Balance can be trained. Stand on one foot for a few seconds each day, walk heel to toe, try gentle Tai Chi. Try it right now. Stand up, lift one foot. Can you hold it for 10 seconds without struggle? If not, don't panic, but don't ignore it either, because the steadier you are today, the longer you'll stay standing tomorrow.
Sign number 4, your sleep patterns. How well you sleep at night isn't just about feeling rested, it's a direct indicator of how long you're likely to live. Sleep is when your body repairs itself, strengthens your immune system, clears toxins from your brain. Studies consistently show that people over 70 who get consistent, high-quality sleep live longer and stay sharper. Poor sleepers, they face higher risks of memory loss, heart disease, weakened immunity. Consider 2 men, George and Raymond, both 74. George has a steady bedtime routine, sleeps about 7 hours, wakes up refreshed. Raymond tosses and turns all night, wakes up multiple times, struggles to fall back asleep, drags himself through the day exhausted. Over time, George's body keeps functioning smoothly, his mind stays clear, his energy stays steady. Raymond starts experiencing brain fog, fatigue, blood pressure issues, all linked to his terrible sleep. If you're waking up often, struggling to stay asleep, or feeling exhausted despite hours in bed, your body's trying to tell you something. Poor sleep can stem from stress, diet, inactivity, or undiagnosed conditions like sleep apnea. The hopeful part? Sleep quality can improve. Cut screen time before bed, stick to a routine, get morning sunlight, avoid heavy meals late at night. Tonight, pay attention. How do you actually sleep? If you're waking up tired, struggling to stay asleep, or noticing changes in your rest, it's time to act, because how well you rest today determines how strong and sharp you stay tomorrow.
If you're still watching and finding value, comment 4 below so I know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed to Strong Later Life yet, hit that button and turn on notifications so you never miss life-changing insights like these. Now let's keep going. Sign number 5, your appetite and eating habits. The way you eat after 70 says more about your future than almost anything else. A healthy appetite and balanced diet keep your body strong, your immune system resilient, your energy levels high. But a sudden loss of appetite or poor eating habits, that's often a warning sign that something deeper is going wrong. Imagine 2 women, Helen and Ruth, both 74. Helen enjoys her meals, eats fresh, whole foods, maintains a steady weight, feels energized throughout the day.
Ruth has noticed she's just not hungry anymore. She skips meals, relies on processed snacks, has lost weight without trying. What Ruth doesn't realize is that her fading appetite isn't just a minor change, it's a red flag. Her body might not be absorbing nutrients properly, which weakens muscles, slows metabolism, compromises immunity. Loss of appetite in older adults is often linked to digestive issues, hormonal shifts, even early cognitive decline. And when you're not eating enough, your body starts breaking down muscle. That leads to weakness, frailty, more falls, more illness. If you've noticed changes, feeling full too quickly, losing interest in food, unexpected weight loss, don't brush it off. Eating well after 70 isn't just about staying full, it's about fueling your body with what it needs to keep functioning. Focus on whole, nutrient-dense foods. Stay hydrated. Don't ignore a shrinking appetite. It could be your body's way of asking for help. Ask yourself, are you still enjoying meals, getting enough protein, fiber, healthy fats? Or has your appetite quietly faded? The way you eat today directly impacts how strong and independent you'll be tomorrow.
Sign number 6, your ability to handle stress. How you deal with stress after 70 can literally determine how long you live. Chronic stress doesn't just mess with your mood, it weakens your immune system, raises your heart disease risk, accelerates aging itself. People who manage stress well, they stay healthier, more active, mentally sharper, longer. Take 2 men, Arthur and Vincent, both 76. Arthur faces challenges like anyone, money worries, health scares, family drama, but he's learned to stay calm. He practices deep breathing, stays socially connected, doesn't dwell on problems he can't control. Vincent, on the other hand, holds on to everything. He worries constantly, gets overwhelmed by small frustrations, spirals into negative thinking. Over time, Arthur's body stays resilient. Vincent's stress wears him down. His blood pressure climbs, his sleep suffers, his energy tanks. Long-term stress triggers inflammation throughout your body, which is linked to nearly every major age-related disease, Alzheimer's, heart conditions, you name it. If you're often tense, irritable, emotionally drained, don't ignore it. Finding ways to manage stress, mindfulness, exercise, deep breathing, even laughter can genuinely add years to your life. Ask yourself, when problems arise, do you adapt and move forward, or do you hold on to worry and let stress control you? Your ability to stay calm and focus on what you can control isn't just good for your peace of mind, it's a key factor in how long and how well you live. If you're still here and getting value from this, comment 6 below. And please subscribe to Strong Later Life and turn on notifications. Your support helps us keep creating content that truly matters. One more sign to go. Sign number 7, your social connections. The strength of your relationships might be the clearest indicator of all when it comes to longevity after 70. Study after study confirms it. People with strong social ties, friends, family, community, live longer, healthier lives. Loneliness, on the other hand, is linked to heart disease, depression, cognitive decline, even early death. Picture 2 women, Alice and Judith, both 78. Alice has an active social life. She stays in touch with old friends, joins a local book club, spends time with family. She laughs often, feels connected, looks forward to conversations. Judith spends most of her time alone. She's lost touch with friends over the years, rarely reaches out to family. As time passes, she feels isolated. Her mood drops. Her health starts slipping. Human connection is more than emotional comfort. It directly affects physical health. When you interact with others, your brain stays active, stress drops, your body releases chemicals that promote well-being. If you've found yourself withdrawing, avoiding calls, skipping social activities, spending more time alone than you used to, it's time to change that. Staying connected doesn't mean being surrounded by crowds. Even small efforts matter.
reaching out to an old friend, joining a group with shared interests, making meaningful conversation a habit. Because the relationships you nurture today don't just bring joy, they help ensure you stay healthier and live longer in the years ahead.
All right, now you've seen all 7 signs. But here's the part most people never stop to think about. These signs aren't just healthy habits. They're time markers, real years, added to your life. Major long-term studies show this. Your walking speed after 70 can predict nearly 5 extra years of life. Your grip strength adds around 6 more years. Your balance, something as simple as standing on one leg, can be worth 7 years. Quality sleep adds about 6 years. A healthy appetite and proper nutrition gives you another 5. Managing stress, that can add up to 7 years. And then there's the most powerful one of all, strong social connections. Not pills, not supplements, people. That alone has been linked to up to 10 extra years of life. Now here's what's important to understand. These numbers don't stack like a calculator. They overlap, they reinforce each other. But when researchers look at people who have most of these signs working together, the difference is shocking. After age 70, many people expect life to end around 82 or 85. But those who check these boxes, they don't just live longer. They often reach their 90s. Some even push past 100. Not lying in bed, not dependent, but walking, thinking clearly, living on their own terms. And that's the real message here. This isn't about chasing more years. It's about protecting the version of you that lives inside those years. So the real question isn't, how long will I live? It's this, how do I want to live for as long as I'm here? Because the future you is quietly being decided by what you do today.